See, you're getting there. I
Yeah.
bet you finish at 80 to 85% cumulative by the time the game is over.
Something like that.
Because you're at 78 now. Okay, so another...
oh yeah, I was going to say, we can tell we're in southern Spain because his name is Osman, which is of Arabic origin, telling me we're in the Andalusia region of Spain, which was dominated by
the
Muslims
Moors
for many years.
Yeah, the Moors. Until they were, what was it, was it 1100 where they were thrown out?
It was a very long process,
yes.
the Reconquista, that didn't really technically end until the days of the Inquisition, where they decided Muslims were...
That is your era of history, not mine.
Yes,
so.
okay, I already did that. I probably already sold one of the gems that goes into the mask. People are probably like, just go ahead and sell them, you already fucked it up. That's the, what the comment section is going to be.
Shoot the thing. Yeah, that is a shotgun moment if I've ever seen it.
There we go.
And now you're empty.
Alright, well, I got my worth out of those 2 shotgun rounds.
You know, you're actually finding enough utility out of the shotgun. It might be worth it to upgrade its firepower next time you...
Well, the thing is, I think it's already an instant kill on regular granados when you use it from close range, which is the only time I ever really use it, so... Also, I'm pretty sure we broke these earlier, which suggests to me that they have replenished this hut.
That's like...
With boxes full of gold.
We need to hide our pittas. Put the pittas in the box in the shack. He will never suspect.
But he knifed the last ones open and took what was in them.
He will never suspect us to put it back.
He will not check this hut again. He will think he got all the loot from it already.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Our Spanish accents are god awful.
Well, as one of our one of the commenters pointed out, they're actually speaking in a
Mexican,
a Central American / Mexican
style of Spanish.
Oh, the Red 9 is actually a very good gun. I don't know if I want to buy it this playthrough though, because I have to. Wait, does it use a different caliber? Yeah, it uses 9. 9 mil. Is that what this is?
No, you have handgun ammo.
So is 9 mil a different caliber in this? No, yeah, it's handgun ammo is 9 mil. Some Resident Evil games have different calibers of ammo for handguns, but I guess.
What are you buying?
You gonna buy it?
No, because it's gonna compete for ammo with eventually the Blacktail, which is what I want to use for most of the game. So I almost want to buy the TMP just so that we have something to use all that ammo for, but. Yeah.
You know, I would buy the rifle reload speed because I've noticed that is a really slow, really slow reload, and you've got quite a bit of extra cash right now. I would buy the reload.
Is that all, stranger?
I think we'll be okay.
Thank you. Is that all, stranger?
I'll still hold on to the green gem just in case we happen to stumble across the other pieces of the mask.
So, escort missions. Considering most of this game now is one big long escort mission, favorites, least favorites.
This is actually one of the better ones.
I agree with you.
I felt like Ashley was fairly competent at, like, not
She doesn't help you in fights, really, but I agree with you. She's not in your way. Like, she is not Natalia from GoldenEye.
No.
That is the only flaw in an otherwise classic first-person shooter. Was Natalia missions in GoldenEye.
Back then, they didn't really know how to balance it so that AI allies would not just get shot and die constantly.
It just made those missions in GoldenEye and N64 so annoying.
Yeah.
You know, so annoying.
I love that their eyes glow at night. Like, it really makes this segment of the game that much creepier.
Oh, crap.
So does that.
Yeah,
Ashley, run!
I also like that she kind of hides behind you when you fight. That's a nice touch.
Yeah, well, and you can, like, tell her to go in a dumpster or something, and, like, nothing can kill her in there, so it's nice.
Your marksmanship took a level down on this one.
Yeah. Oh, shit, I forgot they can still kill you while they're on the ground. They have an absurd range, those head parasites. Alright, I need to get out of here, because there's something coming to flank me.
I see him in the distance, I believe. Oh, nope.
There's definitely at least one more.
You need to heal if you can.
Yeah. We got enough red herbs. Whoops.
I would combine the other green and the red together and wait for a yellow and just have that, like, set aside.
Fire breather!
For a yellow.
Oh, shit. See, I've put myself in the worst possible place now.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
I don't remember if
Nice.
there's
Oh, run.
I don't remember if there's a way to tell which ones are gonna have blade worms in their heads, or if it's just randomized. When you're doing a Chicago typewriter run, you don't really notice that kind of thing because you're mowing. Standard enemies become trivialized.
I feel like this is a good time to use the rifle.
It could be.
He was very far away from you. Alright. We're gonna get to a pretty fun area of this game, I think, this episode.
Yeah.
The house.
We might get that far. That's actually one of the best segments of the whole game.
I would argue the best.
It takes the gameplay in a direction that is different and unexpected, and something that I don't remember having been like a thing before this game came out. Nothing useful though.
I love that this game just actually had the survival horror mechanic of barricading yourself in places.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
that.
the idea of defending a house in a survival horror game was very...
It's something that is prevalent to the point of tropiness in the genre, but you don't really see it in the games as often.
Once again, I'm currently doing a sweep for ammo, so
because we are low on the ammo front.
I need more scotch.
Statements that are almost always true.
Yeah, if you want to send me scotch, send a postcard
That was
with
one of the
scotch in it to Loresworn Order.
That was one of the best features about, like, the old internet, was when you could have those things on articles like "buy me a beer." It was like, yes.
I think they still have that. We just haven't like set anything like that up for our channel yet.
Could she follow us?
She's just gonna make her way down here. Okay, so we checked that house, we cleared that house. I feel like I'm playing Arma now.
Where are you going, Leon?
Get your butt down here.
Where are you going, Leon?
I'm right here. Damn it.
Ah!
I have to be patient with you. Your AI was programmed in the early 2000s.
California girls. Ah!
Is she a
I think they say so.
It's family from California.
No, I think she got abducted from a California college, I thought.
She definitely has kind of a California Valley girl accent to some degree.
And an affectation, I would say. Just,
Yeah.
not to say that I have disdain for Cali girls.
Can't go in there.
Most of the best women I know are Cali girls, actually.
Yeah.
A lot of my old co-workers. A lot of the women I worked with on the stand-up comedy scene out in the Bay Area.
Brianna's from California. She's Northern California, though, so that's a little different than... I think the standard Cali girl is generally describing a certain stereotype of a Los Angeles.
I was more referencing, the stereotype, the Katy Perry song.
Oh, see, that's another thing I know zero about is, like, modern pop music.
a lot of modern references come from pop music, so...
Yeah, I stopped paying attention to pop music, like, around the time JT went off on his own.
I just remember...
I can catch a lot of, like, Backstreet Boys references, or, like...
I know California Girls
Christina
because
Aguilera,
it's going to be funny, right?
I don't know Kesha, I don't know...
I don't really listen
Katy
to
Perry,
it either, but I know Katy Perry's California Girls song because I remember there was a copyright issue with Snoop Dogg saying, "I wish they all could be California girls" at the end of that song. And there was like a copyright thing, and I remember at one point either like a radio edit or something, but Snoop Dogg's sort of
going, Leon?
bit.
Is she stuck up there?
It got cut from the song.
Yeah.
So interesting catch.
There's a ladder. What do you think ladders are for?
So that's why I know that song.
By the way, good reminder from someone in our comments that you can disable bear traps with a knife. Be totally non-productive in real life, but do I have to wait for him to start breathing fire to get him to light himself on fire?
So.
Fuck!
Wow. Okay.
Fuck!
Ashley,
run! Ashley, run!
The president's daughter just got gicked with a pitchfork.
Yeah.
That's not good. Oh no.
Of course, he has to turn into a headlord guy.
It's like
that was comical.
Yeah, now you gotta heal Ash, man.
That was comical. I'll give her a single green herb.
There you go. It's enough. But yeah, to finish my story, the only reason I even heard the Katy Perry song in question was because it came up in a copyright class.
There you go.
Oh, I got introduced to a lot of stuff in law school that I don't think I'd have been exposed to otherwise.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, is when you're in academia in general, culture kind of finds its way to you. Like, when I go back to do my history PhD, which I fully intend to do, by the way. Just barely dodged those. I have a feeling I'm going to run into a lot more pop culture than I'm used to.
You're absolutely correct. It comes and finds you.
Here we go. Hide.
I think that's the house we need to go into, though, to advance the game.
No, that's in a different area. Oops, didn't mean to waste handgun ammo on that.
Well, you wasted a shot to get 10.
I was just trying to use the typewriter. I just wanted to use the typewriter.
Yeah, pop culture finds itself in interesting ways. I would say it was even more pronounced in law.
Well, especially you kind of focused on, copyright.
I did, on intellectual property, business and employment, and entertainment was kind of the areas that most of my electives concentrated in.
Yeah. I think we can save here. Bring, bring, bring.
You can also kind of tell that we're from more academic pursuits because we embrace a certain level of fun and jocularity in our interactions.
Yeah.
I make jokes, we use stereotypes occasionally. It's all in good fun.
We use words like jocularity.
It's all in good fun.
Alright, no whammies. No whammies, no headworms. Damn it.
Seriously, though.
What'd I say about whammies? That is a clear whammy. That is a clear violation of the moratorium I have placed on whammies.
We use words like moratorium. Now, to bring the California girl thing full circle, you want to know what one of the biggest, like, most eye-opening experiences I had in California was?
Yeah.
Was going with Chloe to Miss California.
Yeah.
Where she was a contestant.
Yeah.
And
I remember that.
Seeing how impressive some of those women were and how impressive that venue was, it's surprised. I learned something that day, we'll say.
You want to know what one of the most crazy eye-opening experiences I had in California was?
What?
Paying rent! You know what the other ones was? Buying groceries!
I would laugh, but then I'd just start crying. I would laugh, but then I'd just start crying. When I think of how much money I lost living there, how much money I would still have...
Well, the truly absurd part of it was not just how much, like, rent was, like, standard, but then, like, if you try to renew a lease anywhere in the Bay Area, they want you to pay, like, 400% of what you were paying. Like, I'm almost not exaggerating. Yeah.
I was living in a location that charged a certain amount, and the first time we renewed our lease in said location, they increased our rent by $100 a month. Perfectly reasonable, by the way. That's happening pretty much everywhere.
No, that's fair.
Standard, I would say.
Yeah.
The second time they offered to renew, now we had already chosen to move to Colorado at this point. They wanted to raise it some $800, and that was untenable. You know,
it could not be 10.
Nope.
It maybe 9 on a good day, but 10 absolutely.
And
not.
I can tell you this: I'm an unflappable individual. I was flapped when I got that letter. I you call me imperturbable. I was perturbed.
It sounds like it could almost be a Katy Perry song. Call me imperturbable, I was perturbed. Not really.
I was gonna say that doesn't sound anything like her at all.
That's the extent of my Katy Perry knowledge right there. Did she do the fireworks song? Was that Katy Perry?
Yeah, she did.
Okay, there we go.
Where she asked me if I felt like a plastic bag, and I'm like, that is never a thought that has ever occurred to me ever. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag? No, I don't.
No,
ever.
That's gonna be a negatory.
Ever. That is never a thought. That is never a thought that I have ever had in my life.
I can't really say that I've had a thought that resembled that.
Yeah, that's what I can't lie. I have respect for her as an artist. That is one of the dumbest song lyrics of all time.
So it's good that we kept this. Oh fuck, never mind. That's not even what goes there. We probably sold the thing that goes there. Yep. This will not be an optimal loot run. I can tell you that much.
It's funny, right? I just realized that a majority of my female pop singer knowledge comes down to simple one-sentence descriptors. Like for Katy Perry, the one with the nice figure, Kesha, the party one. That's how I know them.
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg, the guy who raps about weed a lot.
Yeah.
Although I like me some Snoop.
I can roll with some Snoop. I'm not the biggest hip hop fan in the world by any stretch of the imagination, but
and Snoop Dogg has some hardcore rap cred.
Snoop has some cred in my book for sure.
I would say there was a brief spell where Mr. D.O.G. was probably the best rapper in the game, or at least the most influential.
I don't know that I would even be able to say I have enough rap cred to make that kind of comparison.
I went to school with a lot of, I won't say local rappers, Colorado state rappers.
Yeah.
And they were friends of mine because they're actually, at least the ones I met, incredibly talented poets and artists. Like, the level of performance skill that goes into that sort of thing, I had no idea until I met these guys.
Here's a little bit of crossover. Did you know that Vikings actually rap battled?
Competitions for warrior poetry, right?
They had a practice called flitting, depending on which language you're trying to pronounce it in. But the modern Scandinavian pronunciation would be something close to flitting. It looks like flighting when you write it out if you're an English speaker, but it was basically a rap battle. It was basically two poets making fun of each other in meter. in alliterative
See,
verse.
that takes a lot of brain power,
Yeah.
man. I feel like people don't even know.
You can't. Some people say the Vikings invented the rap battle, which is not actually true. The American, African American rap battle originates from a thing called the Dozens that's rooted more in African culture. So the Vikings didn't invent the rap battle, but they had their own.
They had a form of
equivalent of the rap battle.
And shoot,
Yeah.
man. And my point was just
Yeah.
the level of intellectual sophistication. I was blown
Yeah.
away. Some of the most intelligent wordsmiths I've ever encountered in my life, man.
Yeah.
And they taught me a lot about rap, like as an industry, as a game. They would discuss it almost academically.
Well, I feel like part of why I was so down on rap for a long time, especially in high school, is because I had only heard like vapid gangsta rap that's just about like money and
Well, and just like
bitches and hoes and
just like
yeah.
just like any type of music, there is bad,
Right.
overly
But then
commercialized.
when you go back and you look at some of the old school, like the social commentary kind of rap, like the rap with a purpose, I guess that's where you'll find a lot of the stuff that I can.
Well, and just really intelligent songs
Oh,
about
yeah.
intelligent intellectual. Like there's a rap, and the name of the artist is escaping me right now.
Yeah.
So my apologies, but it's a rap about American history. Like it is a journey through American history from America's point of view. That's a rap. It's one of the coolest songs I've ever heard. That's just an example, you know.
All I can think of when you say that is we didn't start the fire, but I know that that's not what you're referring to.
I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you after we get done with this. But like songs like that, for example, that's just impressive as hell to me. Because you put a microphone in front of me and are like, "Hey, rhyme for 3 minutes to a beat about a sophisticated topic," and I'd laugh at you because I can't. I could try.
I'll just point out she didn't need anyone to catch her on the other side there.
Not.